Okay, last one here is image C. We're going to look at this image. We're going to decide, does it fit with our high school standard for number 1, number 2, or number 3? That's going to be our claim. We're going to explain the image as our evidence, and then we're going to explain why, explaining our reasoning. So this picture should look really familiar because this is from our meiosis lab summary. We looked over this together in class as well as it blended. So we're seeing in this image, we're seeing this process called two things actually, random distribution of the chromosomes as well as crossing over. So the cool things about this are that we are having this occurring in our gonads. So this could be an example of a cell that lives in female ovaries or a cell that lives in male testes. And the whole point of these cells undergoing meiosis is to produce gametes. For a female, that would be going on to produce eggs. For a male, going on to produce sperm. Okay? So each sperm and egg at the end of meiosis is going to have different genetic information in it. It's going to have half of the genetic information that the parent has. So in a female egg is going to have 23 chromosomes, only carrying one allele for a specific trait. So it doesn't have all the information, just half. Same for male and sperm. Okay? In the picture that we see here, we're seeing that homologous chromosomes had at one point paired up and swapped DNA. So we see that at the top, our green chromosome is mostly light but has a little dark leg. That little dark leg was switched information from the darker green chromosome that you see on the bottom of the picture. That crossing over is very random. It doesn't happen all the time, but it allows for genetic variation to occur so that more DNA can be kind of mixed up. Same thing, another explanation of what's happening in this image is random distribution of chromosomes. So you'll see that 2 chromosomes went to the top, 2 chromosomes went to the bottom after anaphase. Well, it's not likely that every single time that this would occur that the light green chromosome and the dark blue chromosome would move to the top. The next time that this process happens, maybe both of the dark chromosomes go to the top. That's called random distribution. This also ensures for genetic variation because we don't know what side of the chromosome will be pulled apart to be placed in which egg or which sperm. All right, with this said, we know that this is really how genetic variation is occurring under the process of meiosis, but what you need to make sure to be able to explain is how this goes on to produce a baby or an embryo that has a very varied genetic information that's different from mom or dad. All right, good luck.